Hi everyone, John Lucas from TrackTown Fitness, and in this video today we're going to work on one of the weaknesses that a lot of us runners have. I in particular had issues with my hips towards the end of my running career, and so today we're going to do exercises that strengthen our hips. Weak hips and weak glutes usually end up in knee pain. For me, it also manifested itself in sore hamstrings. It felt like a pulled hamstring. So what I needed to do, I need to strengthen my hips. Hips and glutes, they control the positioning of your knee. So what I like to do is I like movements to do hip exercises that are kind of contrary to what we do in running, which is just this linear movement. So I like different kinds of movements. We're going to work laterally today. What I have is I have some resistance bands. With that, let's do some hip exercises. Okay, so our first exercise is going to be a sidewalk. And if you've played basketball or if you've wrestled, you've probably done a lot of these to help strengthen with sideways or lateral movement. We're going to take our resistance band. I'm going to slip it over our feet, and I'm actually going to place this around my ankles. But the further down you go, the more resistance you're going to get. If you need to start above or right at or below the knees, you should do so. But what we're going to do is we're going to get in a good athletic stance, like you're playing basketball, defense in basketball. Feet just about shoulder width or a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Keep our chest open and our back straight. We're just going to walk laterally. Don't bring our feet together. Just going to walk laterally. Both directions. What we're really doing is we're activating our glutes. You're going to feel it in your glutes and in your hips. All right, our next exercise for the hips is a movement in space exercise that's just going to loosen up the hips. I call it dog and bush. And so what we're going to do is you can do this anywhere. Just use a chair or something that's going to allow you to brace yourself and stand fairly tall and keep your chest out, back straight, good posture. And what we're going to do here is we're going to walk like we're stepping over a hurdle. We're going to bring our knee back and up like we're stepping over a hurdle and rotate through this motion. Then we're going to do it backwards. Again, make sure you're nice and tall. Your range of motion is going to depend on how much hip flexibility you have. As you can see, I don't have a ton of hip flexibility, but the more you work on this, the better you'll get at this exercise, the more flexibility you'll get and better range of motion. I really like movements that help us counter the linear movement of running, that straight line motion, that repetitive motion that we do that it really tightens up the muscles and the joints. Things that help us move laterally or differently in space than just that lateral movement. So give these a try if you have hip issues. Thanks for watching, everyone. Prioritize your fitness.